What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled Have Non-ADOS People Been Oppressed? Question. I just want to, let's be fair. So all these other minorities and people of color, if you take us out of your equation, what is your, how has America oppressed you? White women are a minority. How has America oppressed the white woman? I guess she had a hard time being the wives of slaves owners and being the wives of men who benefited off of slavery and Jim Crow, and they said you can't vote, Guinevere, but we're gonna get these, what you can do is go get them niggers to come take care of the baby since you don't want to do it. That's oppressed. I understand, slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, mass incarceration of white women. Don't you feel the sarcasm? Has got these women, they are so oppressed. They came up with feminism because they were so oppressed by white men. And after they came up with feminism, they went home and got in bed with the same person that they were fighting against, and made children and raised those children to be racist. But they are oppressed, I guess. Maybe they explained it to me, because I'm black, and how all y'all groups like to tell us, you need to learn your history. You don't know, so I need to know. I'm gonna know. We're gonna teach you a few things about history, since you don't know anything about American history, because your family has been in America for hundreds of years. But I was same books as everybody else, and teachers taught the same lessons, but I don't know. Just how oppressed have y'all been? Man, very oppressed. Hispanics, I can't quite, y'all been oppressed in this country. I don't know, definitely a Mexican American war, definitely that. So you definitely were at war. But Hispanic is such a convoluted term. I don't know who's oppressed and how were you oppressed. Puerto Ricans Hispanic, that's Commonwealth. So were they oppressed or being part of the country? Because I know Puerto Ricans and Mexicans don't get along because Puerto Ricans are citizens, basically because Puerto Ricans are citizens and Mexicans are not. I think that's the beef, the root of their beef. One thinks they're better than the other, and one thinks the other thinks they're better than the other. Maybe I'm wrong, but educate me. And the reason I say it's convoluted because you got Hispanics who aren't from Spain, who say they're connected to Spain, but their ancestors are Native Americans from here. So I don't know, but they don't claim that some claim that was the group that was oppressed and others don't. So, I don't know what to tell you, because I definitely know about the wars, but after the wars, where was the oppression? And plus, people don't realize this Hispanic is a fairly new term because it was like Chicano prior to that, and they was basically lumped in with black. So, this is why, black and brown coalition, because they was lumped in as black. But if you was lumped in as black, but you wasn't treated like black people during Jim Crow and the civil rights movement, you kind of stepped, you're like, that ain't us. So, what is your, because you should have an agenda that's separate from ours, because we're oppressed. because we don't have a reputation for having drug cartels in our community that contributes to the dysfunction of the society. But I mean, but we, we're the biggest criminal in America, even though we buying drugs and guns from some of y'all. But y'all not criminals for that. But I don't. So your group is oppressed. Lay it out how you oppressed. I'm just trying to understand, because you don't need to say, I'm getting treated just like the black people because I need to see your slavery. I need to see your Jim Crow. I need to see your redlining. I need to see your Black Wall Streets burned down and stuff like that. I need to see your your voting issues. I'm just saying, I need to see your civil rights movement, so I know, so I can educate myself on how you've been oppressed like us, because every time y'all say it's the same thing, it's like, okay, well, show me how it's like, same thing, with the Asians. They was here. We were all here at the same time. Whites, Hispanics, blacks, Asians in America, pretty much all the same time. I'm just saying. If we built the railroads. You know what? You are definitely a part of the railroads being built in America. Were you enslaved then? You going through Jim Crow then? Because they also, like, y'all had opium parlors and y'all was, part of that and part of this and part of the crime and part of the building of the railroads. Did y'all contribute more to America because y'all built the railroad, helped build the railroads, because we was there too? But y'all been oppressed since then. Like, definitely know about Pearl Harbor and definitely internment camps, and those Japanese Americans, they had to give reparations for that, right? Because they were done wrong. So if so I don't really hear Asians talking about we don't deserve reparations. I really don't. Or particular, like, Japanese, I don't hear them say that, because I think just because they know how this country operates. But even though that's the irony, they got reparations when their homeland attacked this country and they walled off the Japanese here. So their countrymen or their kinsmen or their fellow Japanese people, their fellow Japanese relatives, loved ones, flew over to Hawaii, bombed the sucker, thus making them kind of like an enemy by proxy. But even the countries like, that's wrong that we're going to lock y'all up for, what Japan did when y'all was here with us. That's wrong. We're going to pay you for that. So I get that. So after that happened and they got reparations, no oppression. So I went from Chinese to Japanese. Where was the oppression for the Indians? Enlighten me. I just want to know. Like who even with the LGBT thing, like who, don't use black people for a black person who got lynched. Like where's y'all, hell, where's y'all Jim Crow at? Where are your lynchings at? I just want to know. Because using other groups, Jewish people say we don't deserve reparations while they're here. And I think they've been receiving reparations for Germany for like 60 years now. That's interesting. So if a country wrongs you, they owe you. But if a country wrongs us, they don't owe us. Okay, well, and you say, what about the Holocaust? But did the Holocaust happen in America? Did it? See, if Germany owes you and you understand that, but you're in America saying America don't owe us, you're being a hypocrite. We've been letting you slide with y'all, the God's chosen people, and y'all are from an area that y'all not really from, and I don't know how you know, I could have swore, you know, Judaism started in Ethiopia. I could have swore that. Y'all, I look more Ethiopian than y'all, but whatever. Uh, Same thing even with Irish. We were enslaved too. I'm glad you said that. When did y'all get out of slavery? When you talking about we, because y'all went from being in slavery to be slave catchers, to be police officers, to keep slavery in effect. But you were oppressed too. But like Irish and Italians were, you know, co-opted into being white because they weren't really considered white at first. For some of y'all who don't know, but I don't know history. Enlighten me because I don't know what I'm talking about. So you know, where was y'all struggle after that? You know, I just want to know all you other groups. You know, where was y'all? Did y'all have like a civil rights movement? Have y'all had numerous fights against society? Have your inventions been stolen and co-opted and corporations have made billions and billions of dollars off of them? Is that what happened to y'all group? Like, cause maybe I'm tripping. Cause I want to know how. Since y'all say we're like it's like the same thing when things happen to y'all, let me know y'all American history that's like ours, so we can stop having this conversation and have a real conversation about that you know what, that is very much just like our situation. It's been happening just as long and it hasn't stopped yet. And you deserve reparations from America, not the ones that I'm asking for, but your own. Can we do that? I just want to know. Peace. Oh, like, share, and subscribe. Now, catch you on the next one.